bank. Patrick, would you like to share what the difference is between a brokerage account and a bank?
Yes. So a bank account is is this simply an account that would have, your regular checking account, your regular savings account. Um, you might have maybe like a retirement account of some kind, and you might have some, fairly simple mutual funds, but they're essentially cash and cash equivalent accounts. So there's really no trading of securities in these accounts. Brokerage account, on the other hand, will allow you to hold cash as called a sweep or some kind of brokerage bank sweep, but it's a brokerage account is meant for trading securities. So you will trade some stocks, some bonds, some options for those who are more sophisticated, and you can also trade futures accounts.
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead.
and there's a plethora of different brokerage accounts. TD Ameritrade, that's the account that I use, and Troy, you use that as well. Palms, I think you're getting introduced to that. E-Trade's another very popular one, and TradeStation, among others. These are accounts that are set up mostly for trading, even though you can hold cash in them.
Palms, would you like to share more?
I would like to ask a question with that, and I know we have two and Mr. Troy Johnson and obviously Mr. Patrick having over 2 decades. So I want our audience to hear this because they're probably reeling in their seats saying, can we use Webull? Would you suggest we use Webull? Would you suggest that we use Robinhood? Troy, help the audience out as to why you're forming your opinion with that.
Well, I think Robinhood is fine. It's really simple. It makes it very easy. But the utility of Robinhood, when you start to take it to different levels, Robinhood is not going to meet that need.
Mm.
And the other good thing about TD Ameritrade is the training, the instructional videos on the website. So if you're really passionate about investing, you can really get into TD Ameritrade, and they have a lot of good instructional videos about what is a stock, what is an option, what is support and resistance, something we will talk about later. Patrick will talk about, and we'll go in more detail. So TD Ameritrade will really teach you the fundamentals, the basics of the game. So I really like their training and support system. And then lastly, once you become advanced, then you can use their trading platform, which is called Think or Swim. And Think or Swim just takes it to a whole nother level of being the utility of it and complexity of information that you can get to support you being successful. Now, Patrick, you said something. You said a brokerage account is for trading, and I think some out there in the YouTube audience would think, "Hey, I don't want to trade. I want to invest." And so I would like to share that when Patrick used this term trading, he means to buy security. That's still that still accounts for investing too. So he's just saying to trade, to buy. We
Mhm.
call it placing a bet. That's kind of the name of the show, bet out of debt, meaning to buy a security, to buy real estate, to buy. That's called placing a bet. It's also called trading because at some point you buy and then some point you sell. Some people day trade, some people take years before they sell. So it's still an investment. But Patrick, would you like to add to that?
Yes. So